More than 32,000 men in Italy have spent years sharing intimate images of their wives, their female partners, without their consent in a public Facebook group. And when a lot of men hear this, they think, well, I wouldn't do that. I don't know anyone that would do anything like that. So why does that actually concern me? Like, it's bad, but what do you want me to do about it? And the reality of this whole situation is that this wasn't just a few bad apples, right? This was 32,000 men. And the group included doctors, lawyers, even someone running for the mayor of the city. And many of them used their real names and their real profiles. So just imagine, posting nude photos of, your wife without consent in between family dinners and work phone calls, right? That's what these men were doing every single day. And this is ultimately this culture of normalizing men's entitlement over women and their bodies. It is literally the very act of reducing women to objects, to chattels, to property. And news outlets will call this revenge porn, as they have around Europe. And we have to be clear, right, with the language that you use. Make no mistake, this is image-based abuse and it is technology-facilitated abuse. And we kind of kid ourselves by thinking that this is an anomaly or some kind of aberration, right? Like it couldn't possibly happen again, or it's just an outlier of an incident. But it isn't. This was 32,000 men, and not a single one decided, you know what, this is absolutely messed up. I don't want any part of this. I do not stand for it. And I'm going to do what I can to speak up to shut it down, right? I'm going to essentially call out the boys for this type of hideous behavior. But that didn't happen, right? Instead, this abuse was hiding in plain sight. While women kept speaking up, speaking out, they kept going to the police, they kept asking Facebook to take it down. And only now, 6 years later, has Facebook shut the group down. And it didn't take long for the men to then migrate to other platforms on Telegram or other encrypted channels in order to keep sharing non-consensual images of their partners. And the problem isn't secrecy, right? The problem is the men's entitlement and the lack of consequences for those who engage and enable this type of behavior, including the tech giants who took years to actually do anything about it. And I guess the reality is that we as individual men, unless we challenge other men, the system will continue to protect abusers and leave women exposed.